Welcome to Raw and Real, Modern Dating. Ready for another deep dive?
Always.
Okay, so get this. A woman's been getting free in and out from a guy.
Nice.
Right, but for 9 weeks straight. And he never makes a move.
9 weeks. Wow. What's the catch?
That's what we're trying to figure out. She says he calls her baby girl, tries to sneak in a goodnight kiss. I mean, come on. Those are pretty strong signs.
Definitely sounds like there's some attraction there, but no real moves beyond that. After 9 weeks, it's a bit of a puzzle.
Right. So is he just in it for the fries, or is there something else going on?
Well, let's start with what we know. The persistence, the nicknames, the attempted kisses, those are all pretty textbook signs of attraction.
Yeah, that's safe though.
But holding back after all that time, that suggests there's more to the story.
Okay, I'm listening.
Now, the woman seems pretty sure he was into her, but she wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, she kind of liked the attention, the free food, without having to actually, date him.
Interesting. So is she deliberately playing him or just going with the flow?
I'm not sure. What do you think?
It's tough to say. On one hand, you could see it as taking advantage of the situation, but she also has the right to set boundaries, right? To decide how she wants to engage or not with someone.
True, true. But let's not forget the guy's got some game, too. He drives a yellow Mustang. His friends say he's got girls all over.
Ooh, a classic player type, huh?
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Makes you wonder if maybe that's part of the reason he wasn't pushing harder?
You mean, he's used to girls falling all over him, so her lack of interest was actually intriguing?
Exactly. It could have been a challenge for him, at least for a while.
That makes sense. The whole chase thing, right?
Right. The pursuit can be a powerful motivator for some people, especially in the early stages of attraction. But of course, not everyone's driven by that.
Yeah, some people find it exhausting or even manipulative.
Exactly. And that's why it's so important to communicate, to be on the same page about what you're looking for. But we can dive deeper into that later.
Definitely. So much to unpack here. But if you're loving this already, don't forget to subscribe to the Raw and Real Modern Dating channel. This in-out saga, it's just getting started.
Oh, we're just scratching the surface. Back in a bit to dig even deeper. Welcome back to Raw and Real Modern Dating.
You know, this whole in and out thing, it got me thinking
Yeah.
about a comment the woman made about, men losing interest after sex.
Oh, yeah. Her friend told her, guys lose all feelings immediately after sleeping with a woman. It got some people pretty fired up online.
It's definitely controversial, but is it true? Are men really only interested in the physical stuff? And then, poof, no more feelings.
I've heard that too. The idea that once the chase is over, or once it's, easy, the desire just vanishes.
It reminds me of that old saying, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Right.
But that whole analogy, it kind of makes relationships seem transactional. One person's holding something back and the other has to earn it.
Yeah, that's not a great way to look at it. Relationships aren't about keeping score or playing games. They're about connecting with someone on all levels. Emotional, intellectual, even physical. Yeah.
Exactly. Plus, that whole idea that men only want one thing. It's not fair to guys. It's like saying they can't have deep emotions or want a real connection.
Totally agree. Human attraction is way more complex than that. It's about personality, shared values, emotional intimacy, so many things.
And let's be real, we're basing all this on one woman's experience and her friend's opinion.
Right. We can't generalize about all men or all relationships based on that. Every person is different. Every connection is unique.
So true. What matters is building relationships on mutual respect, open communication, and shared values.
Yeah.
Not some outdated idea about the chase.
Exactly. So I guess what we can learn from this is know yourself. Know what you want, and don't be afraid to talk about it. If you're looking for something casual, cool. Looking for something serious, say it. And if you're not sure what you want, that's okay too. Just be honest about it.
I love that. Be honest, be open, be real. And speaking of real, if you're digging this conversation, don't forget to subscribe to the Raw and Real Modern Dating channel.
We'll be back in a sec to figure out how to actually navigate this crazy dating world and find those meaningful connections.
And we're back for the final round of our in and out deep dive. It's crazy how different their approaches to dating were.
Totally. She was happy with the free food, no strings attached. He might have seen her lack of interest as a challenge, or maybe he genuinely liked hanging out. Who knows?
It just shows how different people can be, right? We all need a manual for modern dating.
A manual. That'd be handy. But seriously, it all comes back to communication. If you're unsure about someone, just ask. And be honest about your own expectations.
Yes, sometimes we get so caught up in the excitement, we forget to actually talk about what we want.
And that's when things get messy. Assumptions lead to hurt feelings, missed chances. It's so much better to be upfront, even if it feels a little awkward at first.
So how do we get better at that? At communicating, I mean.
Yeah.
It's harder than it sounds.
Ditch the dating script. Don't play games or try to be all mysterious. Just be yourself. Show your interest, ask real questions, be open about your feelings.
I love that. Be authentic. No pressure to pretend.
Exactly. And remember, listening is just as important as talking. Really hear what your date is saying. Pay attention to their words, their body language.
Yeah, we're often so busy thinking about what to say next, we don't actually listen.
So true. Really listening gives you so much more insight into who they are, what they want.
Okay, listeners, now it's your turn. Have you ever been in a situation where, like, bad communication or unspoken expectations mess things up?
Head over to the Raw and Real Modern Dating channel and tell us your stories. We're all in this together, right? Figuring out this crazy world of dating.
This deep dive has been wild, from the chase to communication, all thanks to this in and out mystery.
The big takeaway, be yourself, say what you want, and don't settle for anything less than respect.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Dating should be fun, so enjoy the journey, learn from every experience, and keep your heart open.
And for more insights into the dating world, don't forget to subscribe to the Raw and Real Modern Dating channel. More deep dives coming soon.
Thanks for listening to the Raw and Real Modern Dating channel. See you next time.